Continuing our series on fraud, and tonight we're telling you the story of a Fairhope woman who thought her son was being held captive.
Investigative reporter Brendan Kirby in the newsroom with that story. Brendan.
Byron and Lenise, the victim in this case was familiar with some of the common scams, emails purporting to be from Nigerian princes and con artists posing as Social Security officers, but she wasn't prepared for something that seemed all too real and all too scary. The married mother of adult children, who asks us not to reveal her identity, remembers her cell phone ringing just before 10 a.m. earlier this year.
I heard scuffling on the other end of the line, and then I suddenly heard a crying voice that sounded exactly like my son, and he was crying for help. He said, "Mom, I'm in trouble. I need your help." A
second voice on the other end went on to explain that her son had been beaten, was being held captive in a warehouse, and needed money, $5,000. The woman says the caller ordered her to stay on the phone, and she added she didn't want to take a risk if her son was being held captive.
It was so scary. It was very frightening, shocking, really.
A mother fearing the worst as it all lined up. An area code from the Dallas metro area where her son lives, and at about the same time he'd be heading to work. It all sounded so plausible.
Since I believed the voice on the other end of the line to be my son, I did what he asked me to do.
That touched off an ordeal that the woman says lasted 3 hours, traveling back and forth among 3 different retail stores, buying prepaid gift cards or sending money through wire transfers at each stop. All the while, she says, the caller made her stay on the phone so that he could hear exactly what she was doing. Prosecutors who focus on white-collar crime say phone scams have become more common. Mobile County Assistant District Attorney Clay Rossi urges people to be careful.
Use as much caution as you can. If you are leery about who you're talking to on the phone, tell them that you're going to hang up and recall them at a number that you know is the real number for who you're supposed to be dealing with.
The victim says she bought 4 $500 vanilla Visa gift cards and read off the numbers. She says the caller even made her hold on until he had confirmed that a man in Puerto Rico had received money from a wire transfer. When it was finally over, the con man had a harsh message for the woman.
Congratulations, you have been scammed.
And the woman says she believes she'll get back about $500 from a gift card that Apple rejected when the con artist tried to spend it at iTunes. And she says she's filed a report with the Fairhope Police Department, but holds out little hope that she'll recover the rest of the cash or see any arrests. And as for her son, he works in retail and lectured her that the scam is a common one. Reporting live from the newsroom, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.